Hear me out. Manaphy is not as bad as you think it is. I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous. Its base stats are a joke for a restricted Pokemon, but it does have one thing going for it. Tail Glow. For those who don't know, Tail Glow increases the special attack of Manaphy by 3 stages. 3! We set up Manaphy, and then Baton Pass the increased stats to another, more capable Pokemon, and win the game. The rental code will be below like usual, as well as the Pokepaste for this team if you want to use it yourself. They are leading with Fluttermane and Incineroar right here. I feel like they want to go for a Dazzling Gleam here, and maybe a knockoff into my Indeedee slot, which I'm okay with. I can tolerate that. We're gonna go for a Tail Glow right here, and then we're gonna hit a Trick Room. I'm gonna Terra Water on my Indeedee just to protect it from knockoff from the Incineroar, because I'm really worried about Incineroar here. Let's hope that this Fluttermane doesn't have something stupid like, I don't know, Thunderbolt. If he goes for Thunderbolt into our Manaphy, I'm gonna cry. Icy Wind, that's fine. You're making both of our Pokemon slower. I can tolerate that. It was a crit onto our Manaphy. We go for Tail Glow here. This will boost our special attack by 3 stages, and then knock off into the Indeedee slot. That's okay. We are now going to get Trick Room up, and we are in a really good spot here. This Fluttermane feels the pressure. We are going to go for Baton Pass, and then let's have a little look at the back. We have Ogerpon, which is quite a fast Pokemon. 178 speed. 129, 104, 130. Ogerpon is max speed with a plus speed nature, so we need to use it outside of Trick Room. I'm gonna go for a Follow Me into the Indeedee. I want to use Follow Me on myself, try to maybe get this Indeedee down, and then we can bring Manaphy back in after the Baton Pass. Let's see, Baton Pass goes out. Boom! I've never actually seen the animation for Baton Pass in Generation 9, it's kind of cool. And then we switch here into Lunala, and then it's time to just blow stuff up. They're gonna go for a Moonblast. This does take our Indeedee down, which is okay. But the issue here is that Incineroar is such a big threat to our Lunala. That's the biggest issue. I'm gonna switch into Ogerpon here, even though we're fast. Even though we're extremely fast. I'm a little bit worried about a double from both of these. I'm gonna hit a Moongeist Beam here. Let's double into this Incin. Let's get rid of Incin. And then we're gonna Ivy Cudgel on the Incin slot. He's gonna go for knockoff. Look, it does so much damage. That's what I'm scared about. That's my biggest fear. We go for Moongeist Beam. I'm hoping that Fluttermane does not take out Lunala. Moongeist Beam did quite a bit of damage as well. We take down the Incineroar here. I'll be honest, we're on the back foot. We are not playing this how we should. We're not playing that well. Icy Wind? You can make me slower all you want. I will happily take that right now. The next Pokemon is Koraidon. This Pokemon's a little bit more scary, but we should be okay. We have 2 more turns of Psychic Terrain. We have 2 more turns of Trick Room. So let's go for an Expanding Force here. And then I am also going to go for an Ivy Cudgel into this Fluttermane. I think that's our best play. Expanding Force, blow shit up. Yeah, it just takes them both out. There's not many Pokemon that are gonna survive that. And now we have 1 more turn of this, and they only have 1 Pokemon left. We need to take full advantage of the Psychic Terrain and the Trick Room. It is Calyrex Shadow. Let's think about this real quick. They have not used their Terra yet. I'm going to make a really bold assumption that they are Terra normal. I'm going to hit an Expanding Force here, which may seem like a very silly play, and it might be, and I might look stupid, and then we are going to Ivy Cudgel. If we look stupid because of this, it's okay. Yeah, they did not use their Terra. Very weird. That did so much damage. Okay. What? I know we're +3 special attack, but still. Yeah, that was the right play. Calyrex goes down, and we won our first game. What? Let's see what they're gonna lead here. They're leading Grimmsnarl and Urshifu. Now we'll be able to see which kind of Urshifu it is as well. Because if it's Urshifu Dark, then we're a little bit screwed. And I think it is Urshifu Dark. It looks like it. Yeah, it's Urshifu Dark. That puts us in a bit of a tough situation, I feel like. I'm gonna hit a Tail Glow real quick. And then on this side of the field, we can't go for Psychic. We can't do anything like that. Do we really want to set up Trick Room? I think we do. So I'm gonna go for a Terra Water and a Trick Room again. I'm gonna ensure that we can get this Trick Room out. I think if we don't go for Terror here, Urshifu Dark's Wicked Blow just takes us out instantly. And I really don't want that. Grimmsnarl went for Taunt, which is a bit silly because we're in Psychic terrain. I've made the same mistake many times before though, so it's okay. Wicked Blow did a ton of damage. We go for Tail Glow here. And then we go for Trick Room. I'm gonna hit a Scold into this Urshifu slot. And we're gonna go for Helping Hand. I want to try and get this Urshifu down straight away. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get him out of here. He went for Light Screen. That's okay. How much are we gonna do to this Urshifu now? Sucker Punch? You're in Psychic terrain! We are in Psychic terrain! Okay, that still took down the Urshifu as well. Oh my gosh, okay, this is a game. The next Pokemon is Zamazenta. Okay, I'm not really that threatened by this Grimmsnarl, to be 100% honest with you. I'm going to go for a Scold into this Zamazenta, and then I'm going to switch into a Moongus, I think. I think we'll go for that. Because then we have 2 tons of Trick Room, where a Moongus is just an absolute menace. We'll put anything to sleep instantly. We can just put so much pressure on them now, so that when we are out of Trick Room, we can still have the advantage. That's my thought process. He went for Spirit Break into the Amoonguss slot. Yeah, we're good. He takes that like a champion. We went for Scold. Can we burn the Zamazenta? No, we did not burn. Body Press did not do that much as well. That's good. That's really good for us. I'm going to go for a Scold into this Grimmsnarl slot now. And then I'm going to hit a Spore into the Zamazenta. That's the plan. This Zamazenta goes to sleep. Light Night. And then they're going to go for a Spirit Break again. That's okay. We're going to do a bit of damage to this Grimmsnarl. In the back, they probably got Kali Shadow. We know that. We have 1 more turn of Trick Room, 1 more turn of Psychic terrain. I'm going to go for a Scold. Do I want to set up a second Tail Glow? You know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to Tail Glow here. Then we're going to Spore. This could heavily backfire. Zamazenta, you want to stay asleep. Please, can you stay asleep? Pretty please. We're using Tail Glow. We are getting cheeky. Come on. No, please. Please don't knock me out. Okay, we just survived. We just survived. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's really... That was almost really bad for us. Wait, let's just have a look. We are +6. +6 Manaphy. Battle, we're going to go for Scold into this Zamazenta. We are then going to go for a Rage Powder on a Moongus. It became the center of attention. Grimmsnarl is still asleep. That's good. He goes for a Body Press. It does a little bit of damage. He gets hurt by Rocket Helmet. And now, Scold. Yippee! Their final Pokemon should be Calyrex, yes. Here is the issue though, with Calyrex. The issue is that Calyrex can outspeed us right now and can just destroy us. We're gonna go for a Protect here. We're in such a bad situation, actually. Calyrex just being a thing is so bad for us. I'm gonna try and Spore the Calyrex. They're gonna go for their Terra here. What type are they gonna Terrastallize into? Probably Terra Ghost. I get that kind of feeling, yeah. So, our Amoonguss is going down here. They're 100% going down. And then after this, we're gonna... Grimmsnarl woke up. They're using Reflect. Astral Barrage, I know you're gonna take down Amoonguss, but please, can you not? Please? Just make me survive on 1 HP, please. I would love that. Yeah, it was very obviously gonna take us down, but if we were able to get a Spore off there, it would have been so good for us. This is a Life Orb Calyrex set. That's good to know. Boom. Indeedee back. Psychic Terrain comes back up. Gonna Scold into this Calyrex. We're gonna try to go for Trick Room, but it's not gonna happen. We are in such a bad situation now where... Wait, Calyrex went for Protect? Are we able to get Trick Room up? You could have just Astral Barraged and took both of my Pokemon down. Spirit Break into the Manaphy. We're getting Trick Room up. Okay. This is really strange. This game is so strange. I don't understand it. I really don't. And I'm gonna go for a Moongeist Beam here. We're gonna Moongeist Beam into this Calyrex. And then we are going to Helping Hand. Can this take down the Calyrex Shadow though? That's the real question. If this can take down Calyrex, they went for Spirit Break into the Indeedee slot. Okay, if we can take down Calyrex on this one turn, this game might not be over. Moongeist Beam. Boom. Nice, 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 nice. That's really big for us, actually. That's really, really big. Their Light Screen wore off, which is also nice. And now we have 3 tons of Trick Room. They have 2 tons of Reflect, which doesn't matter. We have 3 tons of Psychic Terrain, which also doesn't matter. The only move we can go for here to do damage is Moongeist Beam. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to send it. They're going to keep lowering our special attack and doing damage to us. We need to see if we can take this Pokemon down. How much damage does this do? This is going to be close. This is going to be really close, actually. Leftovers might help us, though. We're going to be in a situation where our special attack keeps getting lowered. Let's go for a Moongeist Beam. Let's attack the Grimmsnarl. The issue is now that they are faster. And it did 61 damage from what I saw. So we need to knock out this Pokemon in 3 hits. This is one. We should be okay. Unless they get some wacky crit, or if they do something else, we should be perfectly fine. I think we should knock out the Grimmsnarl on this turn. If not, we definitely get it next turn. Yeah, next turn. Leftovers really is going to help us. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So there's no more Trick Room, no more Psychic Terrain. We should outspeed now and just win the game. The battle was cancelled, yeah. We're 2-0 in this team. They have sent out Lunala and Urshifu. What we're going to do here, we are going to go for Tail Glow. We're going to keep it very standard on turn 1. Then I'm going to use a Terra Water into Follow Me, just so that we can protect ourselves from Surging Strikes. They go for Wide Guard on turn 1. Yeah, we're good. I don't get why they would go for Wide Guard, but we're going to take it. And then they're going to go for U-Turn. Okay. I think this is Miraidon? Yes, it is Miraidon. Oh, they want to overwrite my terrain. Okay, I see, I see. We're going to get our Tail Glow boost. But of course, in this situation, we are a little bit screwed, to be honest. We are going to go for a Baton Pass here. We're going to switch into our Lunala. We're going to just play this how we normally would. We're going to go for another Follow Me. I think we need Indeedee to go down here so that we can maintain the pace of this game. They're going to go for Volt Switch. They're playing a really switch heavy game right now. Let's see, who's faster? I think that our Manaphy should be faster than this Lunala, which I actually don't like in this situation because I want Manaphy to take the damage instead of our Lunala in the back. They're bringing back Urshifu. Yeah, we are faster, but it's okay. We will work around it. We're going to switch Lunala back in. There we go. This Moongeist Beam will do a lot. That's my issue with this. Wait, that did so much. We need to hope that this Urshifu does not have Aqua Jet. We need to hope and pray and beg. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to go for a Moongeist Beam into this Lunala. And then I'm going to go for a Power Whip. If he has Aqua Jet, I think we just lose the game, but I think we need to take that risk. They are going to Terrastalize their Pokemon. It's probably Lunala. It's going to be Terra Normal now, isn't it? Terra Fairy, okay. That's acceptable. As long as they don't have Aqua Jet, I'm okay. They don't. Urshifu goes down? That's good. That's really good for us. How much does Moongeist Beam do? That's the real question. Not as much as I would have hoped for. Their Moongeist Beam will take us out, but we still did. I think we played that turn pretty decently. We now have Manaphy and Ogerpon for the late game, which is pretty tragic, I'm gonna be honest. The Miraidon is just gonna roll through us now. Let's see. They have 2 tons of Electric Terrain left. We could go for Protect and Spiky Shield on this turn. I want to try and stall out their Electric Terrain a little bit. Yeah, they went for Volt Switch. They're trying to switch out. They're trying to gain some sort of positional advantage. They went for Trick Room. They've got Ursaluna in the back. It's Ursaluna. I know your tricks. It's Ursaluna in the back. That's terrifying. We're going to go for Scold into this Miraidon. We are also going to go for a Power Whip into this Miraidon. Please switch into Ursaluna. No, he didn't switch. Okay, Moongeist Beam, how much are you going to do? That's a lot. Scold? That did nothing. Maybe I should have went for Ivy Cudgel. I shouldn't have banked on him switching. I shouldn't have put all of it on him switching into Ursaluna now. That was a silly play. Yeah, I did not think there. I got a bit too aggressive and I'm getting punished for it. Yeah, that was a very silly mistake. I'm gonna take the forfeit there. 2-1 though, we can take that. I'll happily take a 2-1 again. Overall, Manaphy is quite good, especially if you have a Pokemon in the back that you can baton pass your crazy special attack buffs to. On its own, it's okay, but it doesn't have the raw damage that you want from a setup sweeper. It's definitely a very niche pick, but it was very fun to play. If you want to see me play Darkrai, watch the video on the end screen, and I'll see you next time.